The Galactic Council had spent centuries cataloging planets by danger level. A Class 0 designation was as safe as the galaxy could imagine. Lush environments, stable weather, docile fauna, no major pathogens, no tectonic instability. For most species, Class 0 planets were paradises, ideal for colonies or retirement havens. To demonstrate the system to humanity, the Council invited a small human delegation to visit a Class 0 world called Elithra. Ambassador Thil, a feathered being from a Class 4 world, welcomed them warmly. "You will see, humans, this is the safest planet we have ever discovered. No storms, no predators, no threats. Here, nothing can possibly go wrong." Colonel James Walker, Earth's representative, narrowed his eyes. "Nothing at all, huh? That usually means something's waiting to go wrong." The aliens chuckled politely, assuming it was human paranoia. When the humans set foot on Elithra, they were immediately suspicious. The air was perfect, not just breathable. It was rich, crisp, invigorating. The grass was unnaturally soft, like walking on clouds. Streams sparkled like liquid crystal. Trees bore fruit that smelled sweeter than anything grown on Earth. Private Daniels plucked one. "Looks like a mango. Smells like heaven. Don't eat it," Walker barked. "Too good to be true." The aliens laughed again. "Colonel, you worry too much. This is safety perfected." But humans had been raised on Class 13 Earth. And to them, perfection itself was the danger. By the second day, the soldiers were restless. "There are no insects," Daniels muttered. "Not one. Not even a fly." "No wind changes," another noted. "No storms. Sky hasn't shifted once." Walker knelt by a stream, frowning. "Water that clean should be sterile. But life needs bacteria. Something's wrong." At first, the aliens dismissed the concerns. But then came the first sign. A local guide, a scaled Elithran, wandered off for a drink. Moments later, he collapsed, perfectly still. The humans rushed over. Pulse gone. Walker inspected him. No wounds. No toxins. Just stopped. He looked at the aliens. "What killed him?" Their feathers rippled nervously. "Nothing. Elithra has no predators. No disease. No death." Walker's eyes narrowed. "Then why did he just die?" The answer revealed itself in the following days. Elithra was too perfect. Nothing evolved to survive danger, because danger didn't exist. The ecosystem ran like a fragile machine, every part dependent on unnatural balance. And the arrival of humans, loud, curious, endlessly meddling humans, was enough to shatter it. A soldier cut down a tree to test the wood. Within hours, the grove around it began to wither. The stream nearby turned cloudy. When Daniels finally ate one of the fruits, his body went into violent rejection. The sweetness masked a nutrient imbalance, fatal to anything with a human metabolism. The aliens panicked. "This world is flawless. It cannot kill." Walker shook his head grimly. "No. It can't sustain. It's so soft that the slightest change, us breathing, touching, eating, breaks it. That's worse than danger. That's fragility." By the end of the week, Elithra was unraveling. The perfect grass began to yellow. Streams clogged with rot. Birds that had sung melodious songs suddenly fell silent and died mid-flight. The humans hadn't fought beasts or storms. They had simply existed, and that was enough to destroy the world. Daniels muttered, pale. "We're not visitors. We're the predators here." Walker didn't answer. He already knew. When they returned to the council chamber, the aliens were in chaos. Elithra's collapse was undeniable. Species who had worshipped it as a utopia were horrified. Ambassador Thil turned to Walker, feathers trembling. What have you done? How did you ruin perfection? Walker's face was hard. We didn't ruin it. It was already broken. A world with no danger breeds weakness. The first real test, and it falls apart. You mean to say, Dill whispered, that danger is necessary? Walker nodded. On Earth, danger shaped us. We fight storms, predators, plagues every day. That's why we adapt. That's why we survive. Alethra couldn't even survive us walking on it. The council chamber erupted in fearful discussion. If Earth's humans thrived on the galaxy's worst Deathworld, and could accidentally destroy its safest paradise, then what did that make them? Later, as the humans prepared to leave, Daniels asked quietly, So what happens now? Walker gave a thin smile. Now the galaxy realizes something important. We weren't made for paradise. We were made for war zones, for disasters, for death worlds. Safety makes others weak. But us? He looked up at the stars. Danger makes us stronger. And across the galaxy, every species shivered because they knew he was right.